So Red Dead Online decided to rise from the grave. Sort of. Rockstar just dropped a new update, a surprise update, after announcing that they weren't going to be updating the game, called Strange Tales from the West, Volume 1. And yeah, it includes zombies, robots, weird shit going on in the swamps, and a cult in the woods. Sounds cool, right? But after diving in, I've got to say, this is more of a ghost than an actual resurrection. Let's talk about what this update got right and where Rockstar completely missed the mark, and why I feel like Rockstar had a golden opportunity here, but they just completely fumbled it. Alright, so let's actually talk about what Strange Tales from the West, Volume 1, actually is. It's a set of 4 telegram missions that you just pick up from the post office, and in these missions you're taking on zombies, robots, swamp people, and look, I love the vibes. I think the supernatural route is what they should have done with this game all along. I know their big brother project, GTA Online, was able to lean into that futuristic tech and flying cars and orbital strikes, and Red Dead Redemption wasn't able to capitalize on that because it takes place in the 1800s. But what they could have done is leaned into this supernatural aspect. Imagine if they gave us an actual undead nightmare update like they gave us in the first Red Dead Redemption. Something that completely transformed the world. Not just like a couple missions that don't even really have a story. They could have given us something that transformed the world, and I would have happily paid $30 for it. Instead, we got something that I reinstalled Red Dead Redemption for. I played, I was disappointed, and I uninstalled as soon as I was done. So what did this update actually bring us? So what did we get instead? 4 misleading missions. When I saw that trailer for this new update, I was stoked. I'm like, they did it. They listened to us. They listened to the community. Everyone's been saying, hey, make Undead Nightmare. Do it and we'll buy it. Stop creating new currencies for us to purchase. Give us just some quality content and we'll just give you money so we can experience it. But no, they were like, you know what? We're gonna randomly update the game, give you 4 missions that you don't have to pay for. Props to them. No weird currency. There was no ghost dollars that we had to purchase or ghost capitale. Whatever capitale is. We could just jump right in and enjoy this content. But those trailers were so misleading because I saw zombies and I played that zombie mission, and those were not zombies that I was fighting. Half of the enemies were shooting at me the entire time, and the other half were just NPCs walking towards me with machetes or throwing hatchets at me that were very, very lethal. Nothing actually happens at the end of these missions. You wind up going to Theodore, who I don't really know who Theodore is. There's a bunch of text, but I'm not reading that. I'm not here to do that, Rockstar. Give me a cutscene. It's been a couple years since you've updated this game. Give me a cutscene. It's all just kind of like surface level spooky, but there's no like real gameplay depth to it. I mean, just compare it to the zombies they gave us 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago. How long did Undead Nightmare come out? That many years. Because I didn't Google it, but I will in post. But look at these freaking zombies they gave us then. They're the bomb.com. They're shuffling at you. They're lunging at you. They're growling at you. It was a full-on, standalone horror expansion. But this new update, it's more like a limited time Halloween event that you would expect from a mobile game. Now, to be fair, a lot of people are just happy to see anything Red Dead Online related being released. Maybe it's not as dead as people were thinking, or as much as Rockstar was telling us that they were done updating it. But if you dig a little deeper, the general sentiment is disappointment. Most people just recognize that this is a trickle of content, not a return to form. Most people saw that trailer and hoped that this was the beginning of something bigger, a large revival of a once forgotten game. But with Rockstar all in on GTA 6, most fans know better than to expect that. This just feels like something that was in the vault for years and they just pushed out just to remind people, hey, the servers are still online. So here's where I land on this whole situation. I love the idea of Strange Tales from the West. It's exactly what Red Dead Online needed. But this tiny update just reminds people of the potential that was wasted on this game. Instead of building a supernatural frontier, a cursed Wild West full of horrors and legends, they gave us a handful of missions with hatchet-wielding zombies and indestructible robots. Like, seriously, these robots, they are not fun to fight. Who thought of this? Why? Who gave these robots flaming arrows? Whose idea was this? This is awful. This is not fun. I'm not having fun. I am playing this so I can make this video. That's it. Okay. So let me know what you thought of the Strange Tales from the West Volume 1. Am I being too harsh? What do you think Rockstar is going to do for Volume 2? Are they going to give us Undead Nightmare? No, they're not. And yeah, so like I usually don't like to be this negative in my videos. I mean, in fact, in my last Red Dead Online video I even said I like to keep things polite in my videos.
I like to keep it above the bar and keep things friendly.
But nobody watched that video. So now I'm being a negative Nancy. Like and subscribe.
Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. Get out!